Welcome to Rock and Roll Time!
There is no doubt the members of the band Kingdom Come are showmen. With thousands of fans giving them the nod of approval, it is easy to see how they could start to feel pretty good about life. And it looks like a flashy one. Limousines, helicopters taking you to 25 cities for the Monsters of Rock tour. Lots of lounging around and taking it easy in between shows, right? Not so. It's photo opportunities, interviews, getting your name known. And according to the lead guitar player for the band, playing in cities the size of Spokane has some real advantages over larger places.
To be quite honest, that doesn't happen when you go to L.A. In L.A., everybody's a critic, everybody's in a band.
Come and Joe, oh, God.
So, with all the work, members say there isn't that much time for partying. Kingdom Come says they want people to know they are a drug-free band in order to keep themselves going.
Like that. Everybody on this tour, most of the time you'll find guys backstage drinking milk. I mean, seriously.
In this next report, Gary Derigold reports on security measures for such a large concert.
How do you control a crowd of thousands of screaming rockers? One answer is with beefy security. Crowd Management Services had over 200 people hired for this event. Extra crews were even brought in from Portland. And occasionally, a rowdy fan was taken out. Spokane police dealt with lines of traffic, but no serious problems.
Set a few people angry because they can't get into the VA hospital here, but other than that.
About 20 uniformed officers were on hand for potential problems. Meantime, undercover police made a number of drug busts in the crowd. The worst of the problems was here. With temperatures in the 90s and well over 100 on the floor of Albee Stadium, paramedics had their hands full with heat exhaustion cases.
We've hauled in about 4 or 5 IVs.
This shower on the floor of the stadium helped keep some of the rockers cool in the midday heat. Despite the problems and the worries of local officials, it appeared most of the thousands at Albee Stadium were just out for a good time. At the Monsters of Rock, Gary Derigold, Q6 News.
As the shadows fell on Joe Albee Stadium, spirits remained as high as the temperature, water still being sprayed on fans to cool them down after a hot performance.
Paramedics here at one of the 3 first aid centers in the stadium tell us they're exhausted tonight. They've treated between 400 and dehydration.
Those who weren't overcome by heat were overcome by the performances. They told us the concert was well worth their trouble.
Really hot.
Has the music been worth it, though?
Yeah, it's worth it. Of course, I would have paid 50 for it. Great. I love every minute of it.
Did you?
Nearly 30,000 other fans agreed. A good crowd for the smallest city on the Monsters tour. As with many performances, the best was left for last. Van Halen took the stage at 20 to 9, but the waiting was worth it. The heat, the loud music, the cheering all paid off. Now it's time to pack it up and move on. Next stop for the Monsters, Los Angeles. This monster, at least, has been good for us, putting us in the spotlight for a day and night, bringing us attention from other big-name promoters. There's talk they'll be back next year. Susan Saltero, Q6 News.
The only sounds at Albee Stadium the day after the Monsters of Rock came from empty cups in the stands blown by the wind. That contrasts with the screaming fans and roaring guitars of the 9-hour show. The official total from the city, 25,750 tickets sold, below what promoters had hoped, but enough to excite the city's entertainment facilities director about bringing a big show to Albee Stadium every summer.
It doesn't necessarily have to be rock and roll. It could be similar to the Willie Nelson concert that we had a few years ago, or similar to the Beach Boys concert that we had 4 or 5 years ago. But yes, I think we should have some sort of a major outdoor event in that facility each year.
Mike Koblich says Media One, which promoted the Rock Monsters, has already talked with him about future summer shows. The reaction from the city to the Monsters is positive. Police say the crowd was manageable. Only 2 drug busts were made by undercover police outside the stadium, but 500 hits of LSD were confiscated. Close to 600 people were treated by paramedics for heat exhaustion, but no one was seriously affected. Some broken bones were also reported from falls. Overall, though, the crowd got what it came for, a good time and a good show. The Monsters of Rock concert is over, but it may not be an end to big-time acts here at Albee Stadium. Because of how smoothly things went, city officials are excited about holding a large concert here every year, and big-time names are being mentioned, names such as Billy Joel and Bruce Springsteen. At Albee Stadium, Gary Deer.